Been a long time, shouldn't have left you without a dope pod to step to, step to, step to, step, chicken, break it down. Okay, nah, cut that. Nah, yeah, I'm good with that. Okay. I'm back, y'all. Sorry for the hiatus. I apologize for that. Some things happened that I couldn't control, you know what I'm saying? Like when niggas get into accidents and shit like that, like, you know, niggas be hitting me and shit like that, and I got equipment with me and things get fucked up and all that. Come on, like, it's not my fault. When you get sick and get the flu and can't work on projects, it's not my fault. Yeah, but we back though. I apologize. I'm not rich, I'm not lying. The hiatus wasn't, the break wasn't supposed to be this long. The break was planned, I would admit that, but it wasn't supposed to be this long if it wasn't for the things that happened. I'm telling you, man, as soon as LeBron get hurt, they want to talk about he's not the best player anymore. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way. But anyways, recording this, I'm gonna tell y'all the date I'm recording this just to show y'all I'm working. This is done right now. It's March 7th, but that's because it's the wee hours of the morning. But we did this March 6th. This is our episode with my two boys, my two young guns, Ibz and Malique. Shout out to Malique. Malique was my sound engineer at Riot Radio on We Lit. Y'all know that show. Won 2 semesters in a row, most viewed, because it was that exactly. But Malique and Ibz, they come through. We talk about a bunch of things from Amber Alerts to LeBron and having his moment passing Michael Jordan on the scoring list to R.kelly in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? So, great episode. Make sure you guys get into it. Make sure you guys check out their podcast, Unfiltered, on SoundCloud. Soon to be on all streaming platforms soon. I'm not rich, I'm not lying. This little break thing that we did, we took some time to revamp and understand like our market and what we're trying to do. So the show might be changing a little bit, but y'all will love it. Y'all will love it. Shout out to Wannabe, shout out to Sith as well. Those are my guys. Y'all hear from them just now, soon enough. Shout out to Blaze, BTF, the fireman as well, because we didn't put out a lot of pods together, but not only that, he's come through and recorded some shit for me to have so we can use his testers and all that kind of shit. I'll be putting out some of the content from that actually too. So yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody listening overseas. Shout out to people listening in Toronto. Shout out to people listening in the whole of Canada. Shout out to everybody listening, man. Shout out to everybody doing everything that they're doing. I apologize for not having a black episode and during Black History. But with that Jussie shit and all that other fuck shit going on, y'all didn't want to hear from me. Believe me. Enjoy this episode, man. I don't even know what it's titled, but whatever it is, it's probably going to be titled Neo Unfiltered. Yeah, we get into a bunch of shit, man. Enjoy.
Mindset about it. Surprise a motherfucker.
Power to the people. I'm back to do maintenance. Shout out to Low Deluxe. Apologize for my voice. I'm a little hoarse. Sorry. I think that's how you say it, pronounce it. But we're back. I'm not rich, I'm not lying. The podcast, opinions and hot takes on the culture for people who are not easily offended. And if you are, sit in the corner, you tree hugging ass bitch.
Hug a tree, motherfucker.
Well, we got special guests in the building.
Ibz, this is your boy. Yes, Mr. Sir.
Yes, and it's Malik Williams, Neon Filtered.
I know.
Check it out.
This nigga sound cool as shit. Yo, man. Once again, I apologize, people, for the hiatus. You see, things got new deals, different ventures now, and also recently, yeah. I don't know if I reminded you guys no, I don't think I said it though. You know, I was dealing with an accident that happened a few weeks ago. Maybe some of the equipment was in there and got broken. But who knows? You know, maybe that's why you guys haven't got the pod. I apologize. Shout out to everybody listening overseas. Shout out to everybody listening on the weekly, and everybody who would be hitting me up asking me what the fuck's up with the pod, when is it dropping. We'll get to it. But Yo, I can't even lie. Today's been a weird day. I'm sick. I'm feeling a lot better. Took them Tylenols. Feeling a lot better. If I take 2 more, I could suffer from liver damage or some shit like
Popping
that.
them shits like perks, bro.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Mali
But,
Percocets.
you know, I guess, you
Mali
know, if that's what
Percocets.
it's like, then, you know.
Y'all remember them Flintstone candies? Vitamin with orange and purple and
Is
shit.
it the gummies or just
Nah, the actual. They hard as they like Tylenol, but they Flintstones with the dinosaurs.
Fam, I be taking them for my back, though. My back still hurts, so I don't understand. Like, I don't understand.
Hey, man, it's your back. Your Tylenol ain't gonna fix everything.
It's
bro.
true.
At least you're walking stuff, fam. At least you're, up and about.
Amen, God bless.
Nah, I mean, I have to be, because if not, me and God gotta talk. Straight up. Like, I ain't with that shit. Nah. If you're gonna do this shit, do it earlier.
So
I can adjust.
what happened exactly?
What
Yeah,
happened?
explain.
With what? Which
The
one?
car. How you got
This
car crash?
nigga hit me, fam. But like, I was, you know what? I still may want to sue the insurance, so I'm gonna not change the story. I'm gonna just say certain things. I'm gonna leave certain parts out, but I'm gonna just say this: damage is done to the back of my vehicle. This nigga hit me in the back of my vehicle.
So you winning.
Oh,
He at
you're
fault. It don't
good.
matter.
But insurance is trying to blame me.
Because
So-
you're a black man, dog.
You know,
Who
so
hit you? I want to know what,
Well, what race?
what gender.
nah,
But all
shorty on
matters.
the
Shorty, huh?
she was the lady on the phone. She was mad rude. Like,
Oh no.
no, she was mad rude. She was on some shit like, yo,
That's fine.
are you trying to fraud us?
What?
Because it was like, the car is in my baby mom's name.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I'm not that I'm not supposed to be driving it, but I'm not the one who should have got in an accident with it. So she was asking me questions like, yeah, so how come you're not on the policy, and trying to get up in my biz and shit. And it's like, you just gotta deal with shit.
Insurance comes always
Damn.
pull some fuckery, bro.
Yo, insurance.
Always pull some fuckery.
It's
They
How
take your
serious
money
is the damage
and they won't
that
give
you
back
should have called
money.
them? Because some shit you just gotta let go.
Nah, because
Especially if you know the situation you was in. It's like, yo, bro, I don't even have a
but
name
if
on
it's
this
another
motherfucker.
vehicle, he's gonna want me to fix his whip, especially if he thinks it's my fault.
How is it? How?
Right?
You're
'Cause-
making a left turn, right?
Yo, yeah, there's some shit in the story you can't even expose. Yo, more time.
Yo, did you see that interview when Kodak just got up
Yeah.
and left?
yeah.
And Les like, I can't talk about, all that stuff. And man, I'm
Yo,
just looking at each
that's
other for a minute.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah, but yeah, I was making a turn, I guess. Allegedly. Allegedly. I was making a turn allegedly, I couldn't tell you what time of day. I couldn't tell you where I was exactly. I was I don't know. I was on the street. That's all I know, all right? And, nigga came and hit me in his old ass Honda. Listen, no offense to the niggas who drive old. I used to drive a 97 Civic, okay? That was my car
ass
before
Hondas
my
are-
first car.
are
So, like, I ain't even, all I'm going to say is, y'all need to do better, though. We all need to do better, but y'all need to do better first.
Your shit.
No, it's just straight up. They have these new Civics now, 2016, 17s for like $16,000 to $20,000. Go to your job, save 5 racks in 6 months, and go drop it on it. Stop playing. That's all it is.
Hey, some people just like.
If you start now, you can get the bad bitch you're following on IG by Christmas, fam.
Yo, I heard bad bitches in Toronto don't like Honda Civics, fam.
Ain't no
You know
bitch
what?
like Honda
You're
Civics.
right.
Civics.
You're right. But you know what? No
What?
bitch. You know what every bitch doesn't like?
What?
Waiting in the rain.
True.
Standing in the cold.
True. That's why at 97 we'll have to settle.
No,
That's why.
No,
That's
you
why.
know-
Oh,
I
you
know,
97. I don't
they're
give a
still
fuck.
getting by. I know they're still getting by, and I know they're still getting by in the 97. Best believe I was getting play in the 97 too, and it only had the tape deck. I didn't even have the CD joint.
The tape deck,
Had to play.
jeez. Illmatic?
Sorry?
Illmatic?
Illmatic.
The tape deck?
I'm not a fan of Nas. Still. I can't.
Jay-Z.
As a matter of fact, Malik,
How you not a fan of Nas?
I'm gonna take it as disrespect if you even bringing up that
How
Nas
are
name
you-
in my household. As a matter of fact,
shit,
because I don't rock with Nas like that.
What?
My bad, fam.
I'm about to research you a verse from the Bible of Nas.
Let me hear this.
Jesus died at age 33. That's 32 shots from twin Glocks. That's 16 apiece. That's 32, which means one of my gun was holding 17. 27 hit your crew. 6 went into you. Don't ever forget that.
Listen. Nas is a Republican.
Oh, shit.
Don't ever forget that.
He is?
Okay.
Hey,
All I know
your
is
political views is your political views.
Black Republican money and keep coming in. That song you had with Jay, They're black Republicans. But look, I'll say this though. My beef with Nas is this. All right.
So he's a black Republican. He's
That's
fighting
not
for the
even
power.
my real beef. That's not even my real beef. He could have been whatever. Like he could have
That's
been.
what I'm saying.
As long as he's not a Trump supporter, then you know that like goes over everything. But like I'll say this though, my only beef with Nas is that he could have been Kendrick Lamar before Kendrick Lamar. Like in people's eyes, Kendrick Lamar made it higher than Nas.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
I mean,
And no. And before you, I know you're thinking about it, but now let me give you some facts to back that. And I'm not just saying that, right? Let me give you some facts.
Give me facts before
Y'all
I give
know
you
who
some
Steve
facts.
Stout is?
yeah, Steve Stout. I heard the name.
The black bald head dude.
Hell to no.
I
Continue.
heard of
Educate
him.
me, please.
I
Okay,
heard
so
of
let me
it.
tell you about Steve Stout. Steve Stout is the nigga who went to Jacob the jeweler and said, "Yo, all these rappers are wearing your jewelry. Why don't you put your name on it and call it you? That way people can brand it." And that's when the Jacob watch came out in 2001, 2002.
Oh shit.
Steve Stout's the nigga who went to Reebok and said, "Yo, you know, us in hip hop, we wear your shoes, but you don't have a lot of colorways to match our jerseys and everything else we want to wear. You should give Jay-Z a shoe deal so more people buy his shoes." And Jay-Z becomes the first artist signed to a shoe deal. Months later follows 50 Cent. Guess who got offered that before Jay-Z?
Nas?
Nas.
Oh my
And guess what Nas said?
Nah.
Nah, son. Why? No. Why?
At the
And not
time-
just to
hold
say
on,
that-
hold on,
yeah,
hold
okay,
on,
go
hold
ahead,
on,
go
hold
ahead.
on. Here's my education on where Nas could have been the next Kendrick Lamar in terms of where he
No,
is.
the first Kendrick Lamar.
First Kendrick Lamar.
Oh my god.
There'll never be a next.
True.
Yeah,
True.
You never
True.
know.
At the
20
time,
years.
selling out wasn't even considered. Everybody wrote their bar. If you were a rapper, everybody wrote their bar. So selling out at that time was like, it was rare to have a ghostwriter or anything like that. And you
course.
need to know who Nas was going up against at that time.
Yeah,
Pac,
Pac,
Big
Biggie.
L,
Yeah.
Big Pun.
What year is this?
90s.
Just
something.
in him breaking out, and
'Cause-
in the range of Nas starting and where Nas is, because he could have been the first Kendrick Lamar. You need to understand where he was, the politics behind it, the Tupac and Biggie beef, the beef between Jay-Z, Eminem stealing the spotlight out of nowhere, a white rapper out of nowhere. Yo, Eminem is like,
Eminem put out better music.
that's what it was.
But that's not stealing the spotlight. If I come and if we're playing ball and I'm
there
playing
it is
just
right
as
there.
good
If
as
you put out better music,
I
why
might
didn't you
steal
say
your
Eminem?
spotlight.
Why don't you say Eminem could have been the next Kendrick Lamar?
No, you can't. You gotta be
Can't.
black first. Number one, you gotta be black.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's
Wait,
a
what you
white
mean?
rapper and a black.
No, but
Own
those,
realm, that's what
those
it's saying,
two
and that's
things
what's-
can exist though. They can coexist because Eminem's been who he's been forever, and we've had Jay-Z's, 50 Cent's, like we've had people come up and been hot and hotter than Eminem. Meanwhile, Eminem is Eminem. So Eminem is an anomaly. So he's one of one. There's never gonna be another Eminem. My favorite white rapper passed away. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. I think
straight.
to me
Damn
personally, I don't think he's better than Eminem as far as technical skill goes.
Yeah.
But if you're asking me who makes better music, it's
fucking
definitely
Miller.
Mac Miller.
Oh hell yeah!
And that's the whole problem with being better. Like, you know, it's objective to say, not objective, subjective
music
to
was
say
different
who's
back
better.
then. People
But no, I'm
weren't
not talking about back
experimenting
then.
back
What I'm
then.
saying is this: Nas got an opportunity to take his career stardom here to affect and impact
yeah.
people more, and he said no because he didn't have the work ethic and he wasn't about that life.
Yeah, all he does is drop bars and that was it.
Nas is not even consistent. 4 albums in 10 years, nigga. I can divide. That's one every, let's say, 2. And 2 of them shits was due. One was, the other was Illmatic. That's a one hot album every 10-year average.
Jay-Z take over.
And that's so lame. Nigga, switch up your flow. Your shit is garbage. You trying to kick knowledge. Like, when I hear these things from Steve Stout, and he says Nas didn't want it. So, Nas, what did you want? You want to make records like, I know I can be what I want to be. Yo, these kids look up to you, fam. Like,
Nas was trying to be. I
Nas
feel
is
like
the
Nas
first,
was
like,
really trying to be like Pac in the terms of.
yeah, but Pac would have took that. Pac would have been above
thing
that
about
ledge already, though, because Pac was already into
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
So
yeah.
he was
That's
already
what I'm
even
saying.
above that
Yeah,
ledge. Like
yeah.
Nas to me is dope rapper. He's like the first backpack street rapper to me. Like, he's the first one who said, yo, if you go to school and you can listen to Nas. And if you're in the street, you can listen to Nas. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Like, he was like one of the beginnings of that.
Yeah.
To be lyrical, dope, and still get on a track with a killer. You know, and hold his weight. You know what I'm saying? Because LL Cool J's a different beast. And when he first did that, everyone was like, why you want a song with Method Man and shit like DMX? But, you know, he later on and came out and did an interview and said, yo, these are the new niggas. And, you know, I want to, like, you know, help pave that way and put them on and shit. And I'm like, shout out to L for that. Niggas now don't ever need a feature from L. Niggas don't ever talk about LL Cool J. You don't ever see him on no hip-hop shows or none of that shit like that, right? Anyways. But, like, yo, I just get upset with Nas because I be like, yo, Nas, fam, you could have been this, been that. And niggas would have been like, you're a cool nigga. You were still wearing jewelry. You still had the tattoo. Like, still street as fuck. There's stories of you where niggas run up on you and you're strapped. Like, you're that nigga still. And you're the nigga who's super duper lyrical. So it's like, oh, fuck. Like, niggas to this day will say Nas can out-rap niggas who is lyrical today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, yo, Nas, you're that dude, fam. Why did you not be more famous with it, where you can have more power? It's like basically saying you didn't want to go play in New York, where you get more press, make more money, and you're like, okay, you don't have to do it for the rest of your life. You can go in, jump out. Like, I'm just upset because I'm like, yo, fam, this is why they don't give you Grammys.
Like Nas.
I do, but I gotta. He's like, yo, first of all, I don't feel away from niggas who have millions, but like, yo, he's like a baby that like I found and it's not mine, and the parents came. And I'm like, I think about the baby every now and then. Like, I hope he's fed. Like, something like that. Like, it's like a distant love. It's a distant love
that
for
nigga's
him.
still breathing. I better not get no Amber Alert.
Oh, fuck, shit.
Should we talk about the Amber Alert?
Oh, man. Fuck, bad segue. But
soon?
that was a great segue, though. Nah, it's never too soon. It's never too soon. It's only too soon.
Y'all heard about the four black
Yo,
kids
bro.
that went missing?
Yo, I wonder, there was no Amber Alert for that, though.
Yes, that is
That
correct.
was fucked up.
That is correct.
But I heard what the police had to say.
What happened?
Amber Alert is only for when kids are abducted and in danger.
So these kids are not in danger.
Yeah, apparently they weren't in danger.
Oh.
So, and they weren't abducted. But I want to know where the fuck they were.
So where are they now?
They're safe.
Oh.
They were in, the last time I checked, they were in police custody trying to figure out what happened. But apparently, like,
they just called Uber and just.
I don't even know how they found them.
Somewhere?
They didn't even say how they found them. They didn't even say, like, where they were.
Oh.
So they're missing over. They gone to a movie theater.
Missing over how long?
Like a night, at least.
Damn.
That don't make no goddamn sense, to be real.
Maybe they just slept over at someone's house and the parent didn't know that they slept over at the house.
All four of the parents?
No.
Whoever's house they slept over at, the parents just didn't know they was there sleeping. Like, where the fuck my kids at?
Fam.
I don't know.
Listen, I don't know. I'm just trying to help.
How like, where was it? I'm pretty sure just down. It was down the.
It was like Eglinton.
Yeah.
Where was it?
Yo, all right. Let's be real here. Who's sending kids to watch a late movie? I don't listen. I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
I like my movies to start around 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Right. But even then, that means I can get out the theater. If the movie starts at around 8 o'clock.
I hate 10 o'clock shows, man.
Yeah, because 10 o'clock means
can't
12
even get the
or
fucking
1.
popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, refill. As soon as I buy that last shit, that's it. No refills, no nothing.
Yeah. I like to get home so I can talk about the movie.
Yeah.
I'm old.
I love that shit. Politics.
Like,
where they
fucking
fucking
wait until fucking thing part 3 comes out next year. Like something like that, right?
Bad
Yo,
boys,
these
bad
kids left the
boys.
movie theater at 11:20
11:20, maybe later than that, or was it 11:20?
or something like that. I seen it. I'm just in my head thinking like, yo, these kids are way too young to be out on the road. No, for real.
Night,
Well, they must have lived real close to just go to the movie.
Nah, if they can't live that close. If they must, but yo, I don't know, yo. That's just.
Cause how you get into the movie theater?
Movie, first of all, they're not old enough to see the movie.
What
So
did
what
they
movie?
see?
Only bad movies, only adult movies and bad movies play after like a certain time.
No, I'm pretty sure.
You can't go watch a kid movie at 10.
Of course. Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're 13 and 14. That means the movie has to be 14 and up. So what about the one kid that's 13? Like, I don't know.
Probably lie about their age, cause
Yeah,
I
you know,
remember
motherfuckers don't really. Yeah, like
Movie theater, they don't give a damn, bro. Like,
I seen the
I
thing.
seen them kids. Them kids look 12, man. Them kids look 12 and 13, man.
yeah, bro, they look young, bro.
They look young, man.
Nah, man.
No Amber Alert was called for them at all.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They say the Amber Alert is for when they think the kid is abducted and missing, or when
Here's
they
the
think
thing
the kid
about
is in
I'm so
trouble or-
confused about this Amber Alert. The last Amber Alert, I guarantee you that girl died way ahead of time. I think that Amber Alert was just the cops couldn't find this nigga and they wanted this guy. They wanted him. Yeah. They just needed to get him. Yeah. His car was old as shit. Ain't no GPS in that bitch, bro. Ain't no Bluetooth, ain't no satellite, nothing, dog. It was a 05 Honda Civic. You know that.
They probably tracked him down with his phone, like how they did YW and Melly. But that's another topic. But like, yeah.
Probably dash that shit out the window. You don't need that no more.
Niggas be committing crimes with their cell phones, making a GPS.
All day.
Making a GPS tracking.
All jokes aside.
It's funny. It's funny to say, but I did some dumb shit with my cell phone and dropped my phone, and I didn't even know. And we broke into some shit, and then when alarms went off, it was like, okay, time to get up out of here. And I got up out the spot, and I'm running back. I'm like running back to our spot, and I'm like, I didn't even think still. And then one of my niggas comes up, and he's like, hits me. He's like, yo, fam, you dropped this. I said, what? I looked. I was like, fucking BlackBerry. Fucking the battery all came out and everything, you know? And I'm just like,
era.
And I'm like, oh, man, you would have gone to the first picture and it's just me like this. You know, showing you where I live.
Oh, no.
All my niggas that did the crime with me.
Oh, you stupid. No. You stupid.
No, he's not as stupid as that girl that tossed the chair over the balcony.
Well, you know what?
She
all
privileged.
depends on what her end goal was.
She privileged. That's what it is.
It all depends on what her end goal was.
No, there's no end goal. She
want
to get clout.
What if you want to like kill someone?
No, she just leave.
What if she was crazy?
No, she just leave like.
What if she thought air could sit? What if she like, here, gravity, take a seat?
Yo, she tossed that joint, but yo, that's one of the items she tossed. She tossed 2 chairs.
2 chairs? I thought it was just one.
No, she tossed more than 1 chair, and she tossed other items too. And I'm just in my head thinking like, okay.
But if that was us now, they would find us in the next 2 seconds.
You know, I don't know, but all I can say is, yo, she did get her clout though.
For like 2 seconds, no one knows.
Yeah, her followers went up. People mention her.
What's her name? Because I'm pretty sure they're searching for a name to find it.
I don't know her name.
I don't know her name either.
I'm not going to give her the satisfaction.
I can be wild racist right now and make up a name, but I don't know if that's what you want me to do.
Can anybody be a kind soul and at least Google search Leaving Neverland? I just want to see if it's at least online. Like, if a man wants to go.
Yo, wait, hold on.
I just want to know if it's real. Like, why would Oprah just, like, I just want to know.
Oh, yeah. Before we get to that.
Why do they keep saying it's Oprah?
Before we get into the Michael Jackson, the whole MJ, there's an MJ you have to talk about. Michael Jordan. A man named LeBron James has passed him in scoring.
Wait, it happened, right? Because I just got that notification. LeBron has his moment?
Yeah.
That's it, huh? I knew it, huh? Best nigga in the world, nigga. Best nigga. Yo. God damn it.
What?
Yo, I'm feeling a lot better now that I took that Tylenol. Look. Let me tell you something. Sorry, bro.
This guy's so happy like he just scored it. Nigga, that's LeBron who got that. Yo, this nigga.
Let me tell you something.
Nigga feel like he ate a
LeBron was going to the league, nigga, I was going to high school. So we both were expecting change.
Yeah.
All right? While he was balling in the league, all right, I was making all-star in high school. Okay? But right around the time he started winning, I was having some good years.
Jeez.
So I always felt like, me and LeBron
are connected
in a way. So now that he had this injury, he's had this injury, and then my shit fucked up.
That spiritual connection, bro.
That
my daughter's birthday is the same as his.
Oh shit. December
30th.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I called it, by the way, too. And knew it like 2 months in advance. Her due date was January 1st. But I said, nah, she's coming on the 30th.
She could be the one to lead the WNBA.
No, she's gonna be the first female to 360 windmill dunk on a bitch. Not like just because niggas just be doing it.
Yeah.
Nah, she's gonna do it on a bitch. Like
This nigga's
rocking the cradle.
no prop, yo.
Holding her weave, rocking the cradle.
Eat the cake.
You don't even know. Wait, yo, the league is gonna turn up, fam. The league is gonna turn up. Watch.
I have to pull up this video. I want to see LeBron have his moment.
Yo, what's that? Passing Jordan,
He cried.
and the man is
He
top
actually
10.
cried?
I don't know.
Oh, but he crying about
And
I
he's
would
top
cry.
10 in scoring.
LeBron cries
top
for
10
No,
in
he's,
weird
assists.
stuff.
he's top 5 in scoring now.
Top 5 in scoring, top 10 in assists.
Yeah.
Top 5. Who's number 1? Oh yeah, Harden.
Kareem.
No, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in total.
Oh, in total. I thought you meant in like this season. No, yeah, Kareem. Of course, can't be Kareem. Kareem is everything.
Yeah, he
You see the niggas that was guarding Kareem?
Yeah, he just put the ball over.
That must have been the snakest era. Alright, yo,
Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain was a
You're
snake.
guarding Kareem Abdul.
No.
And Wilt, Chamberlain, Wilt Chamberlain.
Honestly, this shit don't even make sense, fam. Because I can't get 50, 100 points in a fucking video game. For 12
That's what I'm
minutes.
saying, yo.
Like, you
the
gotta
fucking
go
video game
super-
is
You
impossible.
gotta go super hard, and you
And
gotta
I play 2K.
You
There's
gotta play, you gotta play with the fatigue off.
Yeah.
And you have to go super hard.
Oh, yeah.
And not only that, then you gotta go into options, make sure the coaches are not subbing you out,
Yeah.
so your guy stays on.
Yeah,
Yo, fam, like it's too much.
it's a lot. It's a lot. You have to play really, really, really hard.
I mean,
The
no.
closest I ever gotten on my career 2K with half of that shit off. Literally, I'm not gonna lie to you, was 61 points. I was so cheesed.
Oh, you just gotta turn the sliders up and just keep shooting threes.
Yeah.
But then it's like it's not
Nothing.
fun.
Yeah, I know. It's
like I
nothing.
came
got
here to work.
61 fucking points.
Bro, and then you have to extend the time too, like 12 minutes.
Oh, yeah, 12 minutes. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I changed. 12
Yeah.
minutes and Hall of Fame. Cause
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
that full 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yo, LeBron's what, number 2 now?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah, I heard of him. I
Oh, he
think
passed Shaq as number 5.
Yeah. No, I think it was Dirk.
Dirk, yeah.
Dirk,
Shaq's
yeah.
number 6 then, or 7. So yeah, he passed Dirk.
He has to pass.
He
I
just
think-
passed Jordan?
Yeah, literally like just.
Now he has to pass Karl Malone. He has to pass Kobe, then Karl Malone.
Yeah,
then
Kobe
Kareem.
beat. Yeah, didn't Kobe beat MJ too?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, from time. That's Mamba.
Well, didn't he pass him? When did he pass him? 2015, 2016.
I don't even know.
I'm
man.
sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you. Next to Tracy McGrady, I think Kobe Bryant actually is my favorite. Like one of my favorite.
Tracy McGrady's your favorite player?
Yeah, to this day, Tracy McGrady is my favorite. I don't care. My favorite footage ever is when is that what was it?
The 10 points.
Oh
in
yeah.
30
Oh my
30
gosh.
seconds.
Like yo, this nigga was like that. That's your sliders on all the way. The nigga paused the game, put his sliders on, fatigued. Everything went up on that. That was a video game in live action. That was fucked up.
No, McGrady was ill. Still. He's one of my favorites.
He's
No
one
doubt.
of,
I
that nigga
gotta
always
roster.
looked high. Like he's like
Nah, one of my favorite clips of him is him booting the ball into the stands.
Oh yeah, well he's on the Magic, right?
Yeah, he did it twice on the
shit.
Magic.
Damn.
Yeah.
Savagery.
Wild nigga. Wow. Can you imagine a nigga booting the ball in the league now? They'll find that nigga's ban that nut. Yo, 10-game suspension. Like, it'll be so bad for him.
Yeah.
The only person I can get away with doing that, it has to be LeBron. LeBron's the only nigga who
He
can
can
get
get
anything
anything.
limited. Didn't you see, remember when Rondo and the Manum were fighting?
Yeah.
Manum got minimum suspensions.
Yeah. LeBron nigga.
You guys can't sub the number 1 player in the league for that one. That's crazy. That's too many games.
Too many games.
See the white boy start standing up
Yo.
like, oh no,
I
not the king.
was standing up talking shit for LeBron. I still think they're going playoffs. I'm not until there's not until they can't
no.
play X amount of games to go.
Bro,
Then I'll
they
give
have,
up. I don't give up until the wheels are off.
They have like 20 games left. Do you think they can win like
Let's just say hypothetically they win the next 10 straight.
these?
What does
this
that
team?
do?
What?
LeBron.
LeBron's shitty Lakers.
Yeah, what does that do for them?
LeBron's taking a
Yeah, he has to
seat
face. No, he has to face. If they win, they're gonna face Golden State.
in the first fucking round.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you. That
Yo,
might be good for them.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's what he wants. I'm not gonna lie
Yeah,
to
but
you.
you know what? It would
I'm
be
not
better for
gonna lie
not.
to
It would be
you.
better not for his career to do that.
What are you talking about?
Because he never got out in the first round ever, right?
True.
So he can say he'd never been outed in the first round. Like
Also,
I'd rather
but
go
can
out
you
in the
think
finals
about
than the
this,
first
though?
round.
So yo, Michael Jordan never lost in the finals, but he lost in the playoff game.
Lost in the first round
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah.
Because it's a team sport. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck how good you are. If your team can't hold its own, fuck you, nigga. And he knows that.
Yeah,
That's
he
why he
knows.
keeps switching up this fucking squad. And it's
Yeah.
like, nigga.
You,
there's
you
nothing-
obviously don't know
There's
Jordan.
there's
They-
not enough games left to do that shit,
You
bro.
forget they make Team Jordans. That's because he wanted everybody on the team to be him. That's why they made Team Jordans.
Gosh. All I know is LeBron motherfucking James. He's a snake nigga, dog. I guarantee you he's like, yo, Curry and these niggas are not touching the fucking next round. Everyone's thinking about LeBron this, LeBron that. What about Curry and these niggas and Durant and shit? What if they go on the first fucking round? They got so much to lose. And then that just opens up the Western Conference.
Yeah.
We in the Eastern Conference already know, yo, Toronto better, unless fucking Giannis comes true and he's the next fucking LeBron, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if Giannis shuts these niggas down.
Yeah.
Nah, he can't shoot.
But then we got Leonard,
no matter
right?
how good Giannis becomes,
You still got Leonard. So
no matter how good Giannis becomes, he's guardable and defendable because he can't shoot.
Yeah.
So that
He's
means
a
just
boy.
get ready
At the end
for
of the
him.
day, he's a fucking boy.
Yes.
In a man's body, but he's a fucking boy.
Yes.
He needs
skill,
that
bro.
jumper.
He
Him and
needs
Ben
skill.
Simmons, they're not gonna get better until you gotta guard them outside
You
so then
can't
they can
always
take you.
drive in the paint, bro. Like that's gonna wear you down eventually.
Exactly that. So then now, okay, keep bullying us, keep doing that.
Yeah.
We're just gonna keep sending bigger niggas at you. Like,
And then
you
he's
know,
gonna-
bring back
That could
Andrew
shoot too.
Perkins.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Niggas can shoot,
These
bro.
niggas could shoot too. They ain't just big for no motherfucking reason.
know?
Even
Shit.
they know they can't go in the paint all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
The
shit.
game has become positionless, and
Yeah.
motherfuckers are shooting range, bro.
Yo, we're not even gonna foul you. We're not letting you get extra points. No, do everything that you want.
Nah, bro.
Do everything that you want. We're gonna make sure everybody else is guarded.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the first fucking time I've been more amped about the Western Conference than I ever been in my life. And I
Why?
know, I don't know why. Just because.
Western and Eastern.
No, I was straight up. I don't give a fuck about. I never used to give a fuck about Western Conference. Western Conference, nigga. I'm in the East, and I want to see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that LeBron is actually on the Western Conference
Yeah.
for the. I don't know what reason he's there, but if it's in the actual NBA terms, just to actually fuck up the Western Conference, like yo, him alone changed the whole dynamics of who's actually really nice right now. Because yeah, regular season is regular season. We all know LeBron, and playoff is LeBron.
Playoffs, bro.
Yo, watch him pull out Kobe, Magic Johnson, all these niggas in one quarter. Hey, like.
Nigga, GG, bro.
Yo, listen, he's gonna win another championship in LA.
I actually want him to take out Golden. I hope that happens. I hope it's him and them in the first round, just so we can see, like,
If LeBron
just
takes
to
out-
see
if
that
LeBron-
match
I
in the
swear to
first
God,
round.
I swear to God, if LeBron takes out Golden State, he's the greatest of
He's
all
a.
time.
I swear to God, I'm
But yo,
leaving.
he-
I'm turning off the
I'll
whole
be real
system.
with you.
I'm
I'll be
turning
real
off
with
the
you.
whole shit. I'm
He
turning
is
off.
the greatest of all time.
Nah,
Because, no, listen,
nah,
to
nah,
these reasons. Hold on,
I
hold
want
on.
that. I want
Hold
that.
on, hold
I
on.
want
Let
that
me
perfect.
give you these reasons here. Would you guys agree everything gets better over time?
Yeah, but
Right?
he's not
No,
a
hold
world
on.
champion,
Wait, hold
so
on, hold
why-
on.
Why
The
talking
game
about
of
wins?
basketball gets better. It's better. Like
I think it's an
watching.
era, fam.
No. Because you can't pick an era and say that was better than like a solid 10 years and say 10 years straight through and say that was better than these 10 years straight through, because 10 years from now going is going to be better than the 10 years of last. Like you see these kids in high school.
Yeah,
you're
they're
right.
popping up.
Do you see these kids in high school doing the dunks they're doing?
Yeah, he's Zion Williams, bro.
So
Zion?
what I'm saying
There's
is
certain
this.
niggas in the world you do not want
The
to
game
fight.
changes
Yeah,
and gets better and all that kind of stuff, right? Back when Jordan was playing, niggas was fighting.
Yeah, they're
That's what I'm
Niggas
saying.
wasn't
Certain
even-
niggas you don't
Nah,
want to
but
fight.
niggas wasn't even that skilled. Like niggas was good at holding the ball and waiting for Jordan to come off a screen and pass it.
Jordan's
Like
legit just palm it, waiting
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Yo,
all I'm saying is this: niggas
All I'm
don't
saying
know
right now-
his best The Bulls never played the Warriors.
and
There
that's
was-
what I'm
there
saying.
Was never a Warriors, and the Bulls never came over an obstacle. So
That's
it's
what I'm
great.
saying.
It's great that you beat a nigga. Like
It's
you know,
era,
but like
fam.
you guys ever watch the show Daredevil?
Yeah,
Of course,
You
of
see how
course.
that nigga really be getting beat up when he fights?
Yeah.
Those fight scenes are
Are
better than the nigga who
crazy.
takes on 20 niggas and doesn't
Yeah.
get touched.
Yeah.
shit.
Because it's like, yo, oh, shit, this nigga's going through it.
Yeah.
So when I seen LeBron come back from 3-1 and nobody thought this was possible
Yeah.
on a 73 and 9 team,
He already got his verification.
it was like, yo, fam.
That's
and
what I'm
he-
saying.
and he
Don't.
was
I'm not
iconic.
surprised.
He was iconic for what he did in the game, fam.
Yeah.
That block.
Yeah.
Honestly. You go on YouTube, y'all, and
Yeah.
go watch. Oh, sorry.
The LeBron
Go on
block.
YouTube and go watch. Not even the block. Just type in LeBron Finals, and the first one's gonna pop up is the one against Golden State where he won, and it's the last 3-4 minutes. HD. It's an amazing game.
Yeah.
It's an amazing game, and
Yeah.
it's like, yo, it felt fair. It just like you felt like it can go either way. Now you watch a Warriors game, and you're just waiting for Warriors to win or Warriors to miss their shots.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. It's either they're gonna win or they're gonna miss their shots. They don't lose. No, they just miss their shots. So you end up having a chance.
Do you think Durant's leaving?
Hmm?
Do you think?
What about that Dwayne Wade shot?
I'm glad he got.
I'm so
I'm
glad he
it
got
off.
that.
I'm so glad.
So
he got it off
glad.
on Wade,
He
Durant
banged,
too.
holy
Old
shit.
school Wade. That is just.
Fucking
And yo,
Durant.
which K? Now let's look at some duos. Let's look at some NBA duos. Cause Wade and LeBron is a. When you really look back on it,
Yo, they're disgusting.
even back from when the first trade to Heat, because I was just about to say LeBron is nasty,
Yeah.
but you got to take in all those L's he did take when he just started. If he made that trade earlier from what his skill was, he could have been getting. He could have been already probably having 8 rings right now.
Those same L's are the L's that Jordan was taking in the playoffs too, because he still had to. He was the only nigga on his team. He didn't have an All-Star, right? But LeBron went to the finals with who?
Dwayne Wade and
And
Bosh.
let's also not forget,
Dwayne Wade and Bosh.
Michael Jordan always played with a Hall of Famer.
Scotty.
No, his coach.
Oh, Phil Jackson.
That's a Hall of Fame coach.
He has 11
Who's
rings,
LeBron's best coach?
Eric Spoelstra.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? Imagine if LeBron played for Greg Popovich his whole career.
Or Phil
Jackson.
in his prime.
Who
Like,
had
you know what I'm
Kobe?
saying?
Who
Like,
had Kobe?
Kobe
Like,
and
had
Jordan.
At least
LeBron had
Kobe.
somebody that can talk to him
True.
and tell him,
That's
LeBron, you're
11
doing.
rings
Because remember,
right there.
he took rookie coaches to the finals. You know what I'm saying? He took niggas who never been. there
LeBron's
before
a team
there.
himself, bro. He's the owner. He's the general manager. He's the
This is
president,
where I'm
he's the
saying goes
coach.
back to era. Because if you take Chicago Bulls with Jordan and their highlight moments, and you put them up against the team that we're playing with right now, do you think they could hold their own with at least OKC, Houston, and Boston? And let's throw Toronto Raptors in there. These are just
No. And the reason why is all these niggas are 10 times faster than the Bulls.
oh yeah,
That's just the that's the only reason.
oh yeah.
Who's gonna stop
guys are
Westbrook?
running.
I don't care how good defense Scotty and all them niggas are. Everybody on the court now is faster than everybody on the court then, and that's the problem. Like, it's just too quick now.
So I think
And
it's
then
an
it's
era
like,
thing,
then
man.
then we have to ask, like, yo, are these, like, what part of the game is gonna be allowed? Like, remember at one point in time there was no 3-point line. Right? So imagine, let's say the year that the 3-point line came out was 1965. Let's just say that. In 1964, them niggas who are nice in that year, who are not nice in 65 because they're getting threes drilled in their face, might feel away like, yo, y'all couldn't play with us last year. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, fam, adjust. So I'm glad that Jordan and LeBron never played in the first, because remember, Jordan exited the year LeBron came.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So just imagine if he stayed one more year, so LeBron could have bust his ass, because Jordan was too old. He would have got off on him, like, a couple shots and post up on him and shit like that. But LeBron would have blocked them, and we'd be playing that all the time, because LeBron blocks everybody. He would have signature dunk up in that wizard house. Like, it would have been bad.
Yeah,
So for Jordan's sake,
Even
we're glad.
Iverson getting that one
Iverson
cross,
getting and look how
and
many
he got
times they
that
replay
shot.
that
Yeah,
shit.
exactly, because that was the
But
greatest
at the
man
same
at
time,
the time.
Iverson dropped like the whole league though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's disgusting in Philadelphia with his braids, yo.
Yo, who's better, real quick? Stephen Curry or Allen Iverson?
Stephen Curry.
Iverson.
Why you say Curry? Why you say Iverson?
The athleticism, maybe. No, I'm looking at it. No, Curry. Hold on, cause let's go back to
Wait,
your
didn't you said Curry? No.
I said Curry.
Yeah.
Going back to your facts, they're faster now.
Okay.
Athletically, Iverson was not putting the range Curry's doing with that ease.
I think
Curry's
think
doing.
Iverson.
And
back
not
then
to
could
mention,
keep up
even
with
on the
niggas
inside,
now.
Curry could still get in there exactly like Iverson can too, and with the crosses too. They both have the same skills, but the range alone, like you said, the game changes. You got to adjust. Iverson does not have that range, and that alone.
Did you know that
Defies
Iverson
the difference.
himself carried Philadelphia to the finals, even though they got swept, and he won MVP that year?
Yeah, he almost
Can-
won
can-
that
can
game one.
Curry do
no,
it?
they didn't get swept. He won game one.
Yeah,
Game one?
against Raps.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
Was it Raps, right?
No,
Which
finals,
was-
finals,
No,
finals.
Which?
He got one
Oh,
game
the
on
finals.
them Lakers.
Sorry, I thought you meant the actual that game where they.
Yeah, he got one game on them
Yeah, yes, it was
Lakers.
the finals.
Oh shit!
You're right.
But can Curry himself?
Can Curry himself carry his team? I don't
Go
believe
out?
so.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Now, my
No,
whole
no.
my whole thing is it's hard to compare a player who's number one on his team and doesn't have much help versus a player who is not even number one on their team, or a player who is number one but has so much help. So like Kevin Durant will never be as good to me as Dame Lillard is, because he's never had to do what Dame. And I'm not talking skill. Like obviously Kevin Durant 7 foot, dribble through his legs, dunk on you. That's out the box. But I'm saying like where I rank him wise, nah, you're not better than Dame Dollar. Why? Dame only has CJ. And look what them niggas is doing. Took Portland to the second round. They haven't been there in how long. And
that
now
shot was so
they're a
big.
continuing playoff team. If they don't go
Shout out to
playoffs,
D.
people are upset. You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
Made himself an all-star.
D. Lils.
Yeah.
What did Durant do
Right.
with him and Westbrook
He did it.
and Harden? They went to the finals.
And,
Great.
Beat Miami once, right? Miami beat them once at least. It wasn't a sweep.
It wasn't a sweep. It wasn't a sweep.
No, he did beat Miami once. My bad.
It wasn't a sweep. But what happened? Essentially, what happened? They lost, though, right?
Yeah, they lost, of course.
And how did they lose again? LeBron dropped a 3 in their face.
Yo,
Oh my gosh! Didn't Durant drop a 3 on LeBron's foot? Yeah, because LeBron did it first. Like,
yeah, of course.
Get buzzer, and they say LeBron's not clutch. That's how he sent them home.
Shit.
Then that's when he came out with the. That's when he.
Shut down. That's the worst feeling.
Yeah, shit.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit is hard still. When a nigga tappins just like that and step over the competition shit, I'm like, yo, that shit is hard still.
Shut
But like, yo, that's what he did to them niggas.
What?
And what happened to fucking Durant? Went home crying, fam.
Yo, yeah, I saw the tears, bro.
Let's not forget, went home crying, fam. LeBron be sending niggas home crying.
Oh, yeah.
Sent Draymond home crying.
Yep.
Man had to go call the nigga who first started crying.
Oh shit.
Then when the man gets on the team, Draymond starts calling the man a bitch for crying. Yo, I saw Draymond call Durant a bitch 20 times, and Durant ain't swing. Durant ain't mouth off to him. Durant ain't like mouth
On
off.
they're on the
like,
same team?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying though, like a nigga's not gonna talk to you that way, and you're not even gonna hype up yourself and be like, yo, dog, calm yourself. You don't like, you know, like just Durant just looked like, yeah, you know what, I deserve it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Like, and I'm just in my head like, you see, because you are a bitch. Like, it might, every time they kept replaying it, I kept acting like Draymond. Yeah, bitch. Bitch. I kept saying it with them. Like, yo, bitch. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this nigga?
Apparently, like, they're having speculation that Durant will leave after the season. Like, they've been, like cold-hearted. Like, the way his attitude's been, they feel like he's going to leave.
You know what it is? It's because he's bisexual and doesn't want to come out. That's what it is. Like, there's no problem with being gay, being whatever the hell you want to choose to be or you think you are. It
Isn't
doesn't
the White
matter.
Howard gay?
Listen, I don't know about all of that. I'll say this, though. The problem is being in the closet, all right? Jump out of the closet. Whatever you are, just come out of the closet, fam. Because at the end of the day, you have to. You have to come out the closet at the end of the day, all right? You can't live in the closet. Come out the fucking closet, all right? The only thing that should be in the closet is guns, money, and skeletons.
And R.kelly.
No, R.kelly don't deserve to be in the closet. He needs to be somewhere else.
He's trapped in the closet.
Did he get released, or
I've
did
been
he?
saying some wild
Did he
shit
go
about
back to jail?
I've been saying
He's
some
back
wild
in
shit
jail.
about R. Kelly, and I think I
back.
should stop.
He's
So
back.
the child support stuff stuck.
Yes.
Okay.
They took his mugshot, the second mugshot, at the same damn jail.
Of course. Say, nigga, where you going? Get your ass back here. Where your money at, boy? Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Yo, if I was upset because I didn't know what he did. No, like I wasn't paying attention to it. Like when there's things that I don't like, I'm not gonna read about it and just keep forcing myself with it, right? So I really didn't know. So I was asking people, and I was coming off like the worst person in the world. I was asking people, yo, what did R. Kelly do wrong? And it just sounded like, what do you mean? What did he do wrong? He slept with underage girl. I'm sorry, I don't. First of all,
You don't follow.
I don't have a tracker for child pornography. Okay,
Yeah,
so I didn't know.
Facts.
I'm sorry.
He's like, I live under a rock, motherfucker. What do you
You
think?
know what I'm saying? Like the hell? Like what the hell are you talking about right now? Like
You could definitely.
you know. So I was asking like, yo, what did he do wrong? And
You
they
definitely
told me,
catch feelings.
yo, so I'm hearing that he's whatever with underage girls. So then and all this extra shit, right?
Yeah.
So then I say this one question: if you remove the fact that the women are underage, what did he do wrong?
Apparently, like
That's my question, because to me it just sounds like somebody snitching on somebody who's running an operation on people who clearly want to be there. Not all of them, but people want them to
Apparently,
be
I
there
know,
because an operation is not run by one person.
apparently that he's getting charged for holding girls against their will, like
How?
forcing them.
No, I need to know these things because
Yeah.
yo,
Like psychological shit. I
Yeah.
mean, like having them pee in a bucket and shit. Slowly start isolation. Like they can't contact their moms and shit. Like to a point where you can't even get out. And even if you
okay,
try
I'm
to
not
get
even gonna
out,
lie
you're
to
in
you.
like
How
a
does day
desperate
one
situation.
of that goes?
Huh?
How does day one of that process
All
begin?
right. So
Did
what?
you see that R. Kelly?
I got to at least episode 5.
Okay, tell
As
me.
far
did
as
you see
I-
Spike?
I only seen the first one.
What is that about? I never took that.
Surviving R. Kelly?
Basically, what the motherfucker said was, I'm about to go on my motherfucking Stoper boss, but no,
Yeah.
basically what the motherfucker said was, it's real hard to leave a motherfucking psychological abusive relationship. Like, it takes multiple tries, you know what I'm saying? And that could stretch for years, you know what I'm saying? So these hoes there for like 10, 5, 6 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just stuck, peeing in the bucket and shit. Like, yo, R. Kelly, when's the next track coming out, fam? Like, I don't know, yo. Trapped in the closet.
You made
my
my
bread.
bread.
Some real shit. It's R. Kelly, right? It's like,
Yeah.
you know, like, bitch is crazy, bro. And here's the crazy thing, bro. It's the parents that's real fucked up.
Real shit.
It's like, I heard, there's parents out there that I really went on the show, like, you know, I heard accusations, but I didn't believe it because, you know, he got acquitted, you know, he wasn't guilty, so I didn't think anything of it. Sent my daughter to be a star, and she didn't call back, and now she went
We're
Kelly.
laughing, but we're not laughing at the victims. We're laughing at just how the sound bites are going, okay? For those who are confused. And like I said, if you're confused, you're a tree-hugging ass bitch. So go sit in the corner somewhere, all right? These takes and opinions are not for people who get easily offended, all right? We're making jokes, all right?
That's
all y'all niggas laugh when Dave Chappelle said pee on you.
Real shit.
right?
No, I laughed at that part.
So, you know what
I'm
I'm saying?
Boondocks. I'm
So be
Boondocks.
accountable. But
Absolutely.
I'm just confused because I'm like, yo, if we remove, and I know that's obviously not the case to just say, oh, well, if you didn't kill everybody, did he still commit crime? Well, yeah, like, it sounds stupid for me to say that, but I'm just saying for me to understand, because I'm trying to, because every time people talk about R. Kelly, they only mention the underage girl part, and in my head, I'm like, why is that news? Why didn't y'all come get this nigga years
Real
ago?
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Here it is. Here's the facts behind it. It's like, you look back on it with the whole Bill Cosby thing, and it's like, Bill Cosby shit's been, if you really look back on the history, Bill Cosby shit's been going on since like 07, 03. If you really want to get, like, Bill Cosby's been accused from time.
Real shit.
And slowly, it's this he say, she say, then it's sexual harassment at work.
yeah, but
then
he never
boom,
went
boom,
to court,
boom.
though.
See, here's the thing though, with R. Kelly,
Yeah.
it was underage black girls in the ghetto, whatever, or just wherever it was. It's just, the idea is everyone's thinking like, yo, it's because they're black, it's because they're underage, because they're black, because no one's looking for them. They're not gonna put that shit on the news, and truthfully, that is a fact.
Yeah.
Like, if those are white girls,
He been gone in jail.
because they seen the pornography video. There's
Real
people in that
shit.
courthouse, juries, that seen the fucking video, and they still said not guilty.
Real
And
shit.
if that was a fucking white
White
girl,
girl.
bro, that was Billy's daughter.
Fuck.
Whoo,
So let me get this straight.
R. Kelly would be in
Look how
prison.
quick what happened to fucking
R. Kelly
Bill
would be
Cosby, bro.
Prison.
I be thinking that they just be attacking the black entertainers and want to make examples out of anything that's like remotely hip hop or anything that like stands on its own and built itself from the ground up, like what R. Kelly's done, what Bill Cosby's done. Not to say these people are not wrong. I'm just saying I feel like there's a motive or an initiative to take down these people who are these structures. Like, Bill Cosby shouldn't be in jail. Straight up.
Damn.
He should not be in jail.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
What is how is jail punishing him right now?
He's living life nice right
Yeah,
now.
I heard
Didn't
that.
he come out and say that?
Yeah.
Is reforming him? Like, what is he really gonna do? The
No,
harassment?
no,
I don't
No,
know,
but I'm just
man.
saying, like, how is like jail is not for him right now. That's not for him right now.
If
That's
not jail, then what else is there? What is punishment in North America nowadays?
that's like
right?
that's like locking up a
nothing.
Nazi who's 9 years old, who's 90 years old.
Yeah, he's gonna die like.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you're punishing him for his crime. Yeah, he did some heinous things and all those kind of stuff years ago. But yo, fam, he's 90 years old. Is this what we do to old people?
In North America,
Especially when they're not committing an active crime. You know what I'm saying?
and
like-
that's, yo, you know what I read? What's that thing called? I forgot what it's called. But when an active crime runs out of time frame, is it low?
Statute of limitation?
There it is, statute of limitation. So you're trying to tell me from what Bill Cosby did, or even what R.kelly did. Here's the thing, though. R.kelly is different. He's still doing it. That's why it's fuck you. You're going. You're definitely gonna go to jail. You haven't stopped. You haven't learned.
Yeah. His shit is active. His shit is active.
It is
Bill
definitely
Cosby's
active,
wasn't.
and that's what it is. So it's like, yo, there's a statute of limitation. And I feel like rape is such a serious crime, which it is. Yeah. There is no statute of limitations. If you rape somebody from fucking 1980s and 2008, especially if there's a kid walking around, whatever, boom, boom, you could still get charged for rape. It's like, what?
I know, with no proof, no evidence. People having stories, not to say they're not true, just saying it's hard to believe people who don't like you.
Everybody doesn't like you.
I'll be real. Like, this is why, no offense, but, and I'm not rich, I'm not lying. I'm sexist. I'm racist. I'm biased.
This guy is just dropping
isms and a whole bunch of shit. Like, I'm all of these things, and I own them. I'm a hater. Like, I hate Will Smith. I hate Nas. I hate Kanye.
Fuck you hate Will Smith.
Martin Lawrence. I hate niggas.
How you hate Martin Lawrence?
I hate niggas.
Get me off of this right now.
What kind of nonsense?
I'm out. Like, I just want niggas to be great. You feel me?
Will Smith is a great man.
Great man.
Yo, Will Smith could be greater, fam.
What is this? How could be great? What you talking about?
Fam, that's a Fresh Prince of fucking Bel-Air, fam. That's a Fresh Prince.
Listen, we're not even going to talk about how he got that role, all right? Because it's been out. Someone needs to tell me how Quincy Jones just started fucking with him. I seen a story of him talking about it. I'm not to say I believe it, but I'm going to say this, though. One of Will Smith's greatest contributions was him not being a part of The Matrix. Another thing.
Oh, man.
Just imagine.
He would have fucking ruined that.
He would have ruined it.
He would have fucking ruined that.
And thing wouldn't have been in it.
A fish?
Fishburne. They would have got a white guy.
You know they already got thought of it? Oh, word.
They would have got a white guy instead of... Because if they have the black guy as a co-star, or as the actor... Black guy as the main star, they make the...
White guy.
Co-star. Then I have two black niggas.
Yeah.
What kind of movie is this? What we running here? Even though them niggas stole that movie from a black woman who wrote it.
Oh, shit. The Matrix? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The brothers co-op.
Yeah, the brothers. The brothers who they had that story, Zion. What do you think Zion is? You think some white people came up with that?
That's true. That's true. Zion and the Matrix and the destructions and whatnot. Now that you think about it, who wrote it? The Kowalski brothers or some shit like that?
What, the Matrix?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Sinwookie brothers or Sinowookie? Some next level sound like some Jewish Russian shit. The point being, though, The Matrix is such a beautiful motherfucking movie. The thought of it behind it's pretty dope. And here's another thing, yo. Do we start
separating the art from the person?
And I want to get into that because there's a lot of brothers, there's a lot of black actors out there that start getting nowadays, but still be like, yo, why'd you play that role? Or I know one guy who could have been in movies and stuff like that, but the role they wanted him to play was like a jail guy, background stuff or whatever. And he's like, nah, man, that's not what I want to be portrayed like. You know what it is? Even going back to the whole Nas thing, like Nas could have got a shoe deal. And back then, like I said, that's considered selling out. And Nas like, nah, I want to be stick to the streets. It's like, yo, when do you start to separate reality from a paycheck? Because when you got mouths to feed and foods to feed, if a motherfucker says put on a dress to act in a role and you're looking at your paycheck, you go back to it. It's like, yo, bro, I might have to put on this motherfucking dress to get my motherfucking paycheck. Same way. Well, you know, obviously ain't nobody gonna be wearing a dress nowadays. We rock that shit. But I was going back to the whole concept of Nas do a shoe deal. I ain't never gonna do no shoe deal. Yeah, but that's that whole selling out factor.
Compromising his integrity,
that's what I'm saying though. It was he still had that. He did not know that. He did not think far ahead.
But you see, I'm upset at that because yo, you get up on records and preach and talk to us like you're so smart and that you know things, but none of your business dealings in the past have caught up until now.
No. Now his investment.
Now in the recent years, but all throughout the 90s. No. How do we know this? When Jay-Z said, you made it a hot line, I made it a hot song, and you wasn't getting coin, nigga. You was getting fucked then. I know who I paid, dog. Searchlight Publishing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got niggas clowning you about your deal back then. The whole what did Jay-Z say to this day? Why are niggas taking deals? Look what they did to Lauryn Hill. He said this on the 444 album.
Oh yeah.
He said y'all still taking deals for real.
What song was that?
That's Moonlight.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And he's like, y'all niggas still taking deals even after what they did to Lauryn Hill. It's like,
Yep.
for real. He's like, what did I not show
Show
y'all
you
niggas
guys
the
that,
blueprint?
yep.
Yeah, I
Blueprint,
literally called it the
everything.
blueprint.
Yeah. Shit.
Yo, Jay-Z's whole hip hop career
It's
has
number
been
one.
telling
It's
niggas,
his game, like this
not
how he
even
made
just
it.
his game. He's
Yeah.
telling people how he did it. Think about like going to those friggin' Think about those people going to those options or even those seminars and people talking.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's like one big seminar
seminar.
motherfucker.
They
His
threw
whole
music.
discography is about
Yeah,
how
shit.
he did it, how he started, how you should do it, where they're gonna snake you, and why you guys shouldn't do it. So I do believe that bar. Y'all
Yeah,
niggas still
yeah.
taking
Yeah.
deals,
You done-
especially with all these little Uzis this and
Yeah,
little
shit.
this and
Look
little
at-
that.
if
It's
you
Yo,
just-
look
like,
at the other bar too. It's like, yo, you still taking advances, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, my bro? Niggas are taking
Take
Chances.
chances.
Yo,
Start getting some investment. Start getting some investment.
Like, you got to be a nigga like 50 to know how to, like, get more out the game.
Real shit.
Like, he took a deal, signed with Eminem. He came in the game differently, but look
Who,
at
50?
Fifth. Yeah, look at Fifth now.
Yeah.
Like, Jay-Z was always president in every deal he signed.
Yeah.
President of Rockefeller, president of Def Jam.
He never
President
signed.
of Rock Nation.
He never signed to a label.
Yeah, never signed to a label. It's always been splits.
Yeah.
And it's like you see that now, like Uzi Vert. He's not popping no more. Why?
'Cause
Because
he
he signed
can't-
to a fucking label
Yeah, he
a
can't
few
release
years ago.
music.
Can't
Yeah.
release music because the label wants to recoup. Because the label's a fucking loan. So it's like, that's why, shout out to the baby. He be fucking making his videos and he's pissing on
Deals.
The pissing
Don't
on the
fucking
contracts
do
and
it.
shit.
If you're nasty and you're hype and you already have your own clout,
It's because
why?
why? Because yo,
Sell it. Niggas get lazy.
I know,
bro.
but why not? Also, when they come to you and say shit like $3 million and we're gonna give you 500 up front, cash, and we're gonna book some show. Not book some shows. We're already in business we're already in bed with some vendors and people like that overseas. We're gonna put you on a little tour run and shit like that.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Like your dude said, takes a brick by brick to build a house.
I know,
People
but niggas
say
want that
people
money
come in
now.
and be like, exactly. People's like,
Look.
boom, here's a house. Come live in it right now.
All
It's
right.
like, nah, let me build my foundation.
Let me give you
know
guys a
what-
scenario for you
Yeah.
two then, specifically for y'all two, since y'all got a podcast.
Yeah.
Spotify comes to y'all
Mm.
and says, yo, 10 million for the podcast, for you guys to keep doing the podcast, so you guys can split that how you want. But yeah, 5-5. You guys gonna take that? Or would you rather Spotify come to you and say, look, we'll give you all a studio, some engineers, some peoples, but yo, considerably way lower money, like something like maybe like 100,000, y'all split that and y'all build. What would you rather?
That's a good question.
With the $1 million deal, you don't own any of it.
You don't own our content?
You're not gonna own. Yeah, you're
Of
not gonna
course.
own it.
Oh, yeah,
So then now on that, let's just say you guys blow up real big. Guess who just got famous? Not you, because
Spotify.
you can't leave now.
Yeah, Spotify.
So, yeah, what would you like? Yeah, what would you rather? Would you rather take that big check and do what you want and
Oh, Spotify just saying.
I'll take that big check and just rebrand our shit. They already bought our shit and gave us money. That's what it is. We just be shitting out new content. They know who we are. Give them the name. Revamp ourselves.
do two podcasts because it's a continuing thing.
If they gave me 10 million and we gave them the show.
Yeah, no, the show. Yeah, the rights to the show.
Oh, right. And then the
Yeah.
second one,
You
we
now
own
work
it.
for them. Yeah, you work for them.
So
When
either
they
way,
give
we
you-
still lose. I wouldn't sign any deal because I work for Spotify where I know I could just upload my stuff to them. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying like when you like they'll
money
be
was involved,
Yeah,
like-
money's involved. Yeah, they'll come to you and be like, yo, you either have two options. We'll give you the money up front. Y'all split it how y'all like it, whatever. But yo, we own the content. We
That's
drop
true.
it.
I hear
We
you
choose
saying.
when you drop it. However, you guys have to make sure you produce X amount of content a
Okay.
week, all that kind of shit. But here, you're getting paid nice. Or yo, we'll just give you some resources. You guys own the content and you make it how you make it.
Here's the thing.
Resources,
I'll
right?
take
How do you think?
I would take the resources only because I know what it is long term.
Yeah.
But if we did take that other deal, I'm taking my half and I'm investing into something that's making me kickback. Even if they own it and I'm forced to do that,
Right.
I still have my kickback. I feel like these rappers get money and like
There you
whoever
go.
their banker, whoever's their agent, whoever's supposed to be managing their money, they just, what are you throwing it on? Why did you have to get the Bugatti and another one and another one? Like, like you have a lot of money, you have a lot of bills, invest. The first thing you do, make your kickback.
Yeah.
Make your kickback.
Yeah.
Because you know you're going to get more money doing the
Yeah.
I
concerts and
know, but
everything.
yo, when you got the Bugatti
Yo,
and
it's like, I
post,
seen, you guys know Russ?
Mm.
So
no,
Russ,
we don't. I don't know that nigga.
Okay.
No, I'm
you
joking.
SSS?
Yeah, so Russ
That nigga
tweeted-
that put the beats on smoke purpose or shit like that.
Oh,
Oh
some fucking
shit!
guy.
But like he's a knowledgeable person. But he tweeted out that like the average rapper does not make $1 million. Meaning like yo, you can get $1 million, but you have to pay your lawyer, you have to pay your accountant, you have to pay your manager.
Got to pay whoever fucking recorded the label.
Yeah.
Takes percentage out
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
Agent.
Yep, and then
The
you're,
AR,
you're
the
left
engineering
and you're,
gear.
and you're left with 300,000.
Yeah, the average rapper, yeah,
Yeah.
who doesn't take a 360. Because the rapper who does take a 360, that label is more inclusive to say, you know what? Let's get you a deal with Sprite. Let's get
Yeah.
you a deal with Thing. Those are $1 million deals.
Yeah. And
So
then-
now that's more money to the label, but you're getting funded more money. So
As well.
if you do have the 360, it kind of works out for you
yeah,
to
it
make more
depends.
money.
You have to
but-
smartly like look at it.
I think the smartest people are the independent artists who make their own label. And even if you do sign to a label, if you have enough funds and you make enough money and you're big enough to actually just start your own label, i.e. OVO, or even Young Money, for example, you know what I'm saying, who still eats off of percentages. Percentages count. They all rack
No
up.
shit.
What else is out there? Fucking...
Rock Nation, fam.
And just invest in other stuff. Clothing, money, music, schools. Like other things that outside of your hip-hop or musicianal community. Like there's no shame in investing in fucking product, toothpaste,
Fam,
small little stuff
everything
that
in this-
actually just generate, like, people need that shit.
It-
Those motherfucking zippers and shit like
Yeah.
that. They fucking need that shit. Go invest in some zippers, nigga. Like
shit.
everybody
Real
needs zipper.
shit.
Like,
Fam, in this lifetime,
like, the smallest thing has
It-
a kickback into
real
it,
shit,
bro.
in this lifetime, everybody has a side hustle, fam.
Side
Everybody
hustles,
doesn't
side
know
in this
who
day
the
and age.
Fuck you are, bro.
Side hustle is the main hustle.
Real shit.
You do
You
your
kill.
main hustle just to make sure your side hustle will never go down.
Yeah, I want to make money off my phone.
Yeah.
Hey man, what's your side? Oh damn. Hey.
That's how I want to make money off my phone.
Hey man,
Hey, man.
there's a way to do it, bro.
I know there's a way to do it. I be watching these niggas in Toronto driving all these fucking Audis and shit like that. I be real with you. Like, yo, I'm not rich, I'm not lying. I am not a street nigga. Like, yo, I don't carry a gun anymore. Okay? I say anymore because, yo, there was a point in time where I'd be outside and I would have my gun. And I say my gun, but, you know, niggas got burners and shit. So,
Whoa,
like,
what
I'm not that
What
nigga,
kind of
right?
gun was it?
A Trey Deuce, a 9. I ain't never walk with no 40.
Nah, because we went to the gun range the other day.
Oh, yeah? How was it? I don't think they got Trey Deuces at the gun range.
They have everything. I think
They got Trey Deuces?
they got a lot of shit. They got
Oh,
They
say
got the
what?
M1911 operator with the silencer. That's my favorite pistol, bro.
I didn't know that they have them
clean
joints.
and
'cause
shit.
of the
They
fire.
all-
I felt like a fucking cowboy holding that
Nah,
shit.
bro, they got.
Got that
Felt
shit.
because it was old and shit. But like, you know, I just say I'm not a street nigga, but like, yo, I hate being reverted back to the streets. Like, and I be seeing these niggas driving their Audis, driving all these cars and shit like that, and I'm just like, in my head, like, we're gonna push a bitch in the street. They're gonna stop, come out the car, and we're just gonna rush them there. Like, I be like planning these things in my head, like, yo, and I just be like, yo, who am I? Like, I'm not this guy. I'm not gonna do this. Who am I? You know, I be looking in the mirror like, yo, is that a lion? The hell? This nigga's wildin'. I might have to call myself YNW Blacks or YNW Worthy.
With
Like,
all the black tracksuit.
you know, like something's up. Like I be like feeling like I'm changing or something. Fam. Yo, man.
But yo, it's getting late.
Oh, for real. Shout out to y'all for coming through, man.
Oh,
Blessing
shout
the
out
pod.
Anytime, bro.
Shout out
Anytime,
to
bro.
y'all,
Malik once again, he's been here before.
Oh yeah,
Been on the
Ibz.
pod.
Nice for
Malique.
having me. Respects.
Oh yeah,
Shout out,
for
shout
sure,
out.
for sure. Coming through. We talked about a bunch of things. Fucking the Nas shit, that Amber Alert, LeBron, some NBA talk,
Shout out to
Yeah.
LeBron.
R.kelly, the music industry.
Oh shit, we forgot
yeah.
to mention Michael Jackson, but that's done.
Nah, next time. Next episode.
Do y'all
Next
listen to
episode.
Michael? Actually,
You
no,
know
don't
what?
even answer that. Next time. Y'all listen to R. Kelly still?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's this one track I never heard from R. Kelly. I'm like, yo, this is a banger. It sucks
What
that you're
is it?
talking. I forgot,
Oh,
man.
shit.
It's
It's
some
him
old. No, yeah, it's like some old.
Okay.
Yeah,
like,
I
it's-
listened to like Gotham City by R. Kelly.
That's
I don't think it's bad to listen to the music that's not about women.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
like there's
yeah.
other like that's what I'm saying. It's
You
like
know
it's
what I'm
not
saying? Like, he
about
did-
like
yeah.
it's a good track. I'm like, yo, R. Kelly he's a nice singer still.
Like, yo, at the end of the day, I listen to niggas who are murderers, okay? And I love their music, okay? And to me, murdering is worse than rape.
Hell yeah.
Because that person's not here no more,
Oh yeah.
right?
Right.
You
Like,
brag
being
about
raped
it.
is the worst thing, but you want to be able to tell your story. You want to be able to overcome it. You want to be
Yeah.
able to help other people, right? You're dead. You can't help nobody.
Oh, yeah.
People got to help themselves from what you did.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right?
Man is dead. Michael Jackson. That's what we're trying to focus on. We're
Yo,
going
I
back
listen
to
to
Michael
Murderers.
Jackson.
I listen to murderers, all right? And when that being said, I wake up in the morning, got murder on my mind. AK-47, Mac 11s, Glocks and 9s. I didn't even mean to do it. Just caught me by surprise.
Y'all niggas fuck.
Yo,
I wake up with the
man.
Ice Cube.
Yo, man, I'm not rich, I'm not lying.
Shout out Neo Unfiltered and go follow the podcast.
Oh, yeah, Neo Unfiltered. Make sure you guys check that shit out. It's on SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's just on SoundCloud.
On SoundCloud right now. Be on all
Expanding,
platforms soon.
expanding.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you give these niggas a listen. Hit us back. I apologize once again for the hiatus, but that's just how it
Shout out
goes
to
sometimes.
Cheyenne, our third member who couldn't
Oh,
be
shit.
here.
Oh, yeah. You gotta represent in case, she hears this and be like, yo, what the hell? What the fuck? Y'all don't even say one word about me.
I don't exist. Nah,
You know?
she cool as fuck, bro.
She cool.
Shout her out.
Shout out.
She'll come true next time. But until then, motherfuckers trying to catch a beer before last call.
Don't know.
So, take a shot for me.
Cheers.